So as promised, here is my latest net session, and honestly I'm pretty happy with how it went. And if you can look in this clip, you can see that my left arm's coming up nice and early, which is something that I've been working on. Yeah, I felt like everything's going forward. I did have a couple balls going down leg, for example this ball. Just need to make sure that I am finishing my action. My arm needs to finish next to my left armpit and go nice and high. Lol, I forgot to make sure that my elbows are above my eye line, but that's for next time. One thing I can work on, which, you know what, is November, it is the start of my journey here. That ball hurried the batsman there because I'm quite skiddy, so that's a really good sign. It's just to make sure that I am more explosive in the crease. Like that ball, you see how I put effort into there. So if you look at me run in there, I am finishing my action here and I am quite whippy, which is good. But I need to make sure that I'm running towards the batsman rather than towards point, which is something I'm working on. But yeah, pretty happy with how it's going. Another one down leg, need to finish my action. Oh, dole shole, look at the muscles. I need to continue the cardio a bit more. See, look, it looks a lot more fluid, which is good. See, front arm coming up nice and early there. That was a good ball. Getting a bit fuller as the session goes on. Nice, good line length there. See, that ball was a bit full, but that's okay. And you can see that I've putting more energy through the crease, through towards the ball, which is good. And if you look at my back foot here, my heel doesn't actually touch the ground, but I have a nice hip pre-turn, and that, you know, creates a hip shoulder separation, which creates that slinginess in your action. See, that ball nipped away and it swung away, which is really good. I was using an older ball because, you know, Wasim Akram and Muhammad Amr said that anyone can swing a new ball, not everyone can swing an old one. So I was working on that. And look at that, just everything just going nice and forward towards the batsman, good energy through the crease, and that's something I'm going to implement throughout my next session as well. I'm very happy with everything. If you guys have any comments about my bowling, let me know. But yeah, over here I was told to put my pads on, so let's talk about batting below now. When it came to my batting, I wanted to make sure that I was getting in line with the ball and keeping my eyes on it the whole time. I did play some very good shots off my back foot, and I am quite happy with that. And I'm especially proud of my reverse sweeps. I have been working on it, as you can see in other videos, but one thing I would say is that I need to stop premeditating. But then again, if you can pull it off, you can pull it off. That was a good shot on my back foot, and that one as well. But when you go outdoors, it's not going to bounce as much, so you have to be mindful of that. I really like the way I played this shot. What I like to do is I like to play really late and just collapse my wrists on it and make sure I go through the ball. It's one of my favourite shots. Trying to play with a straight bat. And one thing I do is, like you can see, I have a little trigger that goes forward with my front foot. If I see it short, I push off, and if I see it's full, then I just come on the front foot. And over here I was just asking whether or not that was the right shot to play, because, you know, I felt like if I missed it I couldn't go out, and it would just have to play it straighter instead. That's what I had been trying. Another reverse sweep there. It's just good to work on this stuff, trying to come down the wicket, or I stayed low and it swung as well. Yeah, like I said, it's just really good to work on all these technical skills in this time of the year. Have a little dab there, another reverse sweep, but you can see me just playing it way too early, and that one as well, way too early there. But apart from that, you know what, pretty good session, decent session, a lot of effort in, and it's the effort and the time you put in that really matters, and I'm really happy with myself there. So.